Okay, um, I'm gonna tell you how much money we've made on YouTube. So, my name is Zach Shepska. I am co-founder, CEO, president of the board because we're a corporation, all that fun stuff. What you see on your screen is the YouTube studio. My dad and I have the YouTube channel, YAA, Your Advocate Alliance. Join YAA.com. Check the link down below. We are about to hit 125,000 subscribers on our YouTube channel. Pretty freaking cool, kind of hard to believe. I'm gonna do a video that breaks down how much money we make and help you understand kind of how YouTube channels like ours get compensated. Yeah, and I've seen a bunch of others online. This is gonna be like really cut and dry with like not much editing and not much obfuscation, big thesaurus word, so you can see exactly what's going on. So I'm gonna click on analytics, or actually first, what I'll do is I'll go to content. So we post a lot of videos. That's the first thing. So the first thing that I'm gonna show you here is like if I go to date, yeah, like we posted our first video way back in December, have well over 1 million views on one of our videos, which is super cool. And actually, yeah, why don't we start there? So I'm gonna click on this and I'll click on the analytics piece. So on this particular video, you can see like we got a ton of views way back here and it's been like super steady ever since. And we've made $7,135.46 from a video that has 1,176,000 views. So we can actually click on the revenue. Let's see. So the RPM, revenue per mille, and tells you how much you've earned per 1,000 views. So for every 1,000 views of this video of my dad talking about what happens to unsold new cars, we've made $6.07. The CPM is like double that. It's like it's a cost per mille. So like what someone paid to get that ad. And then what's the YouTube creator ad split? Earnings overview. Let's see, I forget in all honesty. It's like 50, 40, 60, it's not 50, 40, 60, 40. I don't know. The ad split's like YouTube gets 55% of your revenue, you get 45%. Like I wish I had come up with the idea for YouTube. But we made $6.07. So far, million views, $7,135. Pretty incredible. The way that we make money though, and like for example, between 0 and 100,000 subscribers, I'll click on analytics and I'll open this up. I'll click on the revenue tab so you can see this. Like we had a big spike recently. This was just a couple days ago, and that was because like our viewership went up considerably. But you can see the RPM is actually a lot higher right now too. So actually this is super interesting. And you can see down here, yeah, we're making like anywhere from $12,000 to $14,000 a month from a YouTube channel that has about 100,000 subscribers, which is incredible. A huge thank you to everyone that supports us. We invest all of that back into building the business, which is awesome. But let me go out maybe like last 90 days, and I want to actually go to, let's do the overview. Yeah, okay, views. So we had a spike in views on Tuesday, August 24th. This is interesting. On Tuesday, August 24th, we had a spike in views, 72,600 views, which is a lot for us, obviously. And recently, a couple weeks ago, or a week ago, or a couple days ago, we had 67,650 views in a day. So I'm going to flip back to the estimated revenue. There isn't a spike over here for that other day that had all those views, right? Like, look at that. That was August 24th. That's the spike, $699.29 for 72,000 views versus $947 for a day where we had, 69,000 views? 67,000 views. So your ad revenue is so dependent on what advertisers are willing to pay for the impression, for the view. And some videos get higher impressions or higher CPMs and RPMs than others. So it's super interesting. You could produce content. Like, what did we produce on August 24th? I'm really curious to see now. Oh, this was a video about Ford. Yeah, here you go. I bet you this is going to have, crazy, right? 76,000 views, estimated revenue $553. If I hit back, let's go to this more recent video, the one on the 67,000. That was the chip shortage has grown to a full-blown crisis. 80,000 views, $954. So you can see like advertisers are just willing to pay more right now for people that are watching this video than were watching the other video. So your CPM and your RPM are totally dictated by the people that are paying for the ads, and that translates to how much money you actually make. Okay, so let's go back and let's do like the big big picture, we'll go lifetime. This is incredible. So we started our YouTube channel, back in, like, I remember, I created it like middle of December. We posted our first video. You can see it here, like at the end of December. 4 views, 5 views. We must have posted our first video on December 28th. Then we had a video that went like a little bit-ish viral. We had 131,000 views, 122,000, 131,000 views in a day. We've never been able to do that again since, as you can see. We've gotten close, 73,000. We had some recent spikes more recently. And then you can see the revenue, right? So the revenue's gone up, which is awesome. I guess it's trending up and to the right, which is good because inflation kind of sucks. And you can see we weren't making any money way back here because on YouTube, as you probably know, you have to reach 1,000. What is it? It should be under this. No, it no longer says it here. You have to reach 1,000 watch hours and 10,000 subscribers, or 1,000 subscribers and 10,000 watch hours. There are these thresholds you have to hit before you can monetize. So if I come back here to the lifetime, you can see we back in like March or May, we had all these views. And it was like, that was right when we were able to start monetization, because that was what got us over the hump. Then we definitely had some spikes. Like I'm imagining, this was like end of year where CPMs are really high. The CPMs are really high end of year because advertisers are spending money on end of year sales and things like that. Then it dropped off a cliff. You can see like in January, like we make videos about cars. So automakers are a big advertiser on our videos. Like they're not trying to sell as many cars in January as they were before, like at the push to the end of the year. So they were willing to pay more back in here. And then it's been like pretty steady. Like every day we make 300, sometimes more. What was this day? That day looked high. Where'd it go? $959. I mean, there's some big days when we have a spike in viewership and a spike in traffic. But then most days are just kind of like run of the mill, a couple $100. And again, I've written about this like extensively. Pull up my website real quick. Blog. Like I wrote about getting our first 14,000 subscribers, what I learned. And we've invested literally, every single dollar. It was so cool when this was happening. You can see my group chat with my dad. This is so cool. Wow, we gained 42 new subscribers yesterday. Geez, what is wrong with people? Up to 2. This is pretty cool. This is like when we were first starting to grow. Anyway, long story short, we've been investing that back in building a business, which is at joinyaa.com. So there you go. That's me. That's my dad. So that's a peek behind the curtain for everyone that's a YAA community member who has also donated to YAA. We really appreciate that because we do a lot of live streams. And on those live streams, we get donations from people. Definitely not getting rich off this, but it helped us like considerably when we bootstrapped the business. We also raised venture capital. And in advance of raising venture capital, this was how we bootstrapped the business. Part of the joys of building everything in the open, I can show you that. So we raised venture capital, but before we did this, like literally everything you're seeing on YouTube was what we paid for designers, developers, legal fees, like the whole 9 yards. So if you have any questions about starting a YouTube channel, what you make from like 0 to 100,000 subscribers. I don't know if this is similar for everyone else. I'm sure there are some niches where the CPMs and the RPMs are way lower. I'm sure there are some niches where the CPMs and RPMs are way higher. But this is where we're at. And if you like this video, subscribe to my channel, Insights into the YAA Business, weekly updates on how we're building the business, what's working, what isn't working, and just my transparency as I figure out what it's like to be a CEO of a startup. So thanks for watching.